Good morning, sir. My name is Anraj Anandaki Danaraj. My registration number is 01DE21F1093.
Good morning, sir. My name is Muhammad Syamil Abidul Malik. My registration number is 01DE2F1105.
So we are from class DE3D, and today we are going to do our presentation about energy.
So what is renewable energy? Renewable energy is energy that comes from source that won't run out. They are natural and self-replenishing and usually have a low or zero carbon footprint. Example of renewable energy source include wind power, solar power, bioenergy, and hydroelectric, including tidal energy. Advantage of renewable energy. Renewable energy is reliable despite fossil fuels that are always subject to disputes and war between countries. We can easily and peacefully gain control of renewable energy source. In other words, trade law, political instabilities, territorial claims, and markets turmoil cannot impact the use of renewable energy source, although renewable energy sources are not distributed equally with a smart and widespread energy network. It is possible to use them as reliable means of supplying energy. Renewable energy is environmental friendly. Renewable energy sources are a natural way of energy generation and therefore can be considered clean. Although renewable energy technologies can cause some emission, overall minimum carbon and GHG will be emitted to the environment when using them. When you compare them with fossil fuel, the difference is significant. Therefore, catastrophic environmental issues like global warming, climate change, and low air quality can be omitted if we go for renewable energy. Renewable technology create a lot of jobs. Apart from the environmental impact of using renewable technology, they can have some beneficial influence on the economy. This is especially important in some privileged region. In fact, this is a new and stable job market that has recently emerged and can empower people in poor areas. With a concentrated effort, concrete effort, and prudent investment, renewable job can reduce poverty and all over the globe. Also, it can prevent people from immigrating from the countryside to urban area. Government can offer them a fair share of generating renewable electricity in their farms. In advance, countries such as UK, numerous renewable jobs have already been created in the wake of governmental grants. Renewable technology require maintenance costs. If you look at renewable energy technology and compare them with fossil fuel power station, you see less moving or combusting part. Although you can see turbines and wind farm or hydropower stations, solar energy system don't need any rotating part. This make renewable energy technology more durable and therefore you will spend less money on maintenance and repair. Overall, the operational cost of renewable energy station is significantly less than what we see in traditional power station. The advantage of renewable energy. Renewable energy is not available around the clock. Renewable energy sources are natural forces that strongly depend on the weather condition. Therefore, when you have bad weather condition, renewable energy technology such as solar cell will be of less use. For example, when it's rain, your PV panel can't generate electricity, and as a result, you have to get back to traditional power source. We can consider this unsustainably the most important drawback of relying on renewable technology. Next, the initial cost of renewable energy is high. Considering the amount of energy we can get from renewable technologies, their initial cost is high and sometimes unaffordable. In fact, the manufacturing and installation process of renewable energy devices like PV panel are relatively expensive. That's why government are setting aside considerable budgets such as solar panel grant to help these technologies grow. Next, renewable energy sites require a lot of space. To harness natural energies, we need a lot of space. This will cause many problems for renewable energy site. In comparison with traditional power station, we have to use more land for established renewable energy farm.
Hydropower plant. Hydroelectric power, also called hydropower, electricity produced from generators driven by turbines that converts the potential energy of falling or fast-flowing water in mechanical energy. In the early 21st century, hydroelectric power was the most widely utilized form of renewable energy. Hydroelectric power plants are usually located in dams that impound rivers, thereby raising the level of the water behind the dam and creating as high a head as it feasible. The potential power that can be derived from a volume of water is directly proportional to the working head, so that a high head installation requires a smaller volume of water than a low head installation to produce an equal amount of power. In some dams, the powerhouse is constructed one on one flank on the dam, part of the dam being used as a spillway over which excess water is discharged in times of flood. Water where the river flows in a narrow steep gorge, the powerhouse may be located within the dam itself. So this is the block diagram for hydropower. So as you can see, there's a reservoir. A reservoir acts like a fake lake where it stores water, and dam acts as a gate where it covers the water. So when you open the dam's door, the water flows through the pressure tunnel and goes down to valve house. So penstock acts as a valve where it opens. When it opens, it enters to power station. So the power station is where the motor is. So the energy that is from the dam, it's potential energy. So when it travels down to the field house, potential energy changes to kinetic energy. So from the kinetic energy, it changes to mechanical energy. uh, and then the function of surge tank is whenever the power station door is closed, to avoid excessive pressure in the penstock, the unwanted water will be stored in the surge tank. Impact of this energy to communities and sustainability and environment friendly. Renewable energy projects have also contributed in improving environmental impacts such as reduction of carbon dioxide gas, awakening community about the climate change. The study observed very small impact on the people living in a particular area, tourism, cost of energy supply, and educational impacts. Significant impact were observed in improvement of life standard, social bonds creation, and community development. They also observe that the renewable energy projects are complex to install and are local environmental condition sensitive. So that's all from us for today. Thank you, sir.